All right, Salakia. Back at it again. Like I was saying before, the same mission still applies, man. The same mission still applies for us being the men of the Lord, being a hopeful, humble elect. All right, that we still want righteousness in the kingdom of heaven. We want to live forever. We want to be established in righteousness. We want our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to establish, judgment and his righteous kingdom on the earth. So I'm gonna read again in Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set up watchmen with which are the men of the Lord, all right, upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish and until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And he's going to make Jerusalem a praise in the earth after this destruction happened during Jacob's trouble. Okay. And when the MOTB is going to be implemented all across the world, mainly in America. And when the ICBMs and the nuclear fire makes its way towards this land. Okay. So I'm going to read in 2 Peter chapter. Let me go to chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. All right. Meanwhile, these people are, fulfilling their lust, the lust of the flesh, proud of life, folly, going into 1 John chapter 2 and 15, how the whole world celebrated this quote unquote new year. All right. Even places across the world, that's in different time zones was still celebrating this so-called, day of feasting and holiday or whatever the case may be, but it's all pagan worship. Okay. But meanwhile, you still have prophecies going on, and the day of the Lord is still going to come unexpectedly, because these people think there's going to be a new year, new them, or new year, better opportunity, and so on and so forth, because that's how people look at it when it comes down to them, partaking in that type of festivity. All right, being partakers in celebrating with the fireworks and the New Year's resolution and this and that, the third, knowing damn well you still going to be the same wicked individual you was once before, if not worse, because you have people that turn up like that. New Year, new demon, niggas be on demon time, so on and so forth. All right. But us being the men of the Lord, we're hasting in the day of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Because that is the main focus no matter what. All right. That's why we deem the hopeful year, all prophecies come to pass. All right. And now it's the year of the MOTB. All right. The year of Jacob's trouble, now it being 2024. All right. And I got it right here. You have, brothers in different camps was doing their so-called, New Year's Eve destruction and New Year's destruction. All right. And also you had people of the world that was celebrating, the New Year's. Let me see if I can bring it up, because it's a complete balance. Meaning you got the prophets out here prophesying and teaching. All right. And this is, look, Iran sends warships in the Red Sea. And this is an act of war. All right. But meanwhile, you people still living in La La Land, man. And that's what's coming, man. The future is to come. I'm trying to see that picture where all them, there you go. New Year celebrated across the UK. See, this is folly, man. But meanwhile, prophecy is happening. Meanwhile, total destruction is about to come upon this place. So let me go back in 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And that holy conversation is going into your conduct of life, how you're living your life, man. And the best way to live your life is humble, all right? Humble with much fear, man, and servitude, all right? That's the best way to live this, life that we're living now to the best of our ability, man. Being humble, being servitude, serving Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Always being a repentful state of mind, always fearing, okay? Verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of our God power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved and elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, new rulership, all right, wherein dwelleth righteousness. When Yahweh Shai established his world order by, the Israelites, man, we're going to be in the kingdom of heaven ruling, starting off with the elect. And the elect is going to bring back the 2/3. The 2/3 are going to be the common citizens that's going to be having their heads down because of the life that they live in their past, and also them rejecting the word and them being judged by that horrible lake of fire, man, because they're going to receive a mark according to Revelation 13 and 16. Okay. And meanwhile, like I said, you had an earthquake that hit Japan. Okay. You have North Korea leader Kim Jong-un says he would thoroughly annihilate U.S. and South Korea. This was over an hour ago, if provoked. Okay, so let's play this video right quick.
Has kicked off 2024.
And this is all prophecies, man, according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, all these things will happen, but meanwhile, you people still thinking that it's going to be a new year, new you, or a new opportunity because of the filth and the lies that America put upon you. But you do have some people that are waking up to the BS, but they're still lost as well, man. They only go but so far. All right, for those woke Israelites, the ones that love to say basically say the things that we already been established. We done been said about, the government making lab human meat, lab grown meat, human meat. Been talking about that. Chemtrails in the sky, how they treat black people. All right, that's child's play, man. Let's get into prophecies. Let's get into Jacob's trouble. Let's get into the mark. Let's get into the nuclear fire that's going to destroy this whole land. But meanwhile, these same woke individuals thinking that this land is going to prosper, thinking that they can have an opportunity to prosper. And I hate them niggas that always say we as the black community, them type of niggas that try to bring the black community together. And don't get me wrong, it's a positive thing, but it's still a fucking waste of time, man. All right. It really is a waste of time because we're still underneath the curses. No matter what you do, Esau is going to have their greedy ass hands in all the profit. That's what these people fail to realize. Even when it comes down to eating healthy and this and that, the third, we can only go but so far, man, in this wicked ass kingdom. That's why we need Lord Yahweh Shai, man, to come back. That's why we always deem each and every year the year of this, the year of that. And meanwhile, you scoffers be talking shit. You still fail to realize it got to come to pass. And you will be judged for your dumb ass scarfing. All right. And all your shit talk. You will be judged, man, by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And judgment is already intensifying right now as we speak. OK, which I'm going to get into that as well, because all this is basically news and prophecies, man. But meanwhile, you still got these people lost in the fucking sauce, man. Gross darkness, the people.
With a dire warning to the U.S. This could be the first of many newsmaking headlines coming from the leader as Americans prepare to go to the polls to choose a president. Natalie Brand has more details from Washington, D.C.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un rang in the new year with a rally hours after making new threats. Earlier, Kim ordered his military leaders to, quote, thoroughly annihilate the U.S. and South Korea if provoked. North Korea test-fired its most advanced ballistic missile on December 18th. Experts say Kim could increase testing of ICBMs capable of reaching the U.S. in response to this year's presidential election. Analysts on the region say Kim views the testing as a way to get more concessions from the U.S. if former President Donald Trump is reelected. Kim and Trump met for face-to-face negotiations in 2018 in an attempt to denuclearize the peninsula, but the talks fell apart. Since 2022, North Korea has conducted more than 100 missile tests, prompting the U.S. and South Korea to expand their joint military drills. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Kim warned that war could break out on the Korean peninsula at any time over the U.S. and South Korean military provocations.
See? This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. And the point is in 3. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because meanwhile you have people that's coming in with the New Year celebrations all across the world. But meanwhile, you still got acts of war going on as, you know, all around the world. Okay. And not just only that, natural disasters. Okay. And not only that, the love of many waxing cold. So with that being said, all prophecies will be fulfilled and come to pass. It's just only a matter of time. Okay. It's not a matter of if, it's just when these things are going to happen. And these things that's going to happen is soon to come. It's lucky. Okay. So I'm going to play something else right quick. This was, terrible, and it's going into the new year, 18 hours ago. All right. Let me get something. Let me get, because you can read the whole book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, going into, the prophecy of the end of what shall happen during the last days or the last seconds of the last days, as we like to say. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity, which means sin, shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. The love of many are waxing cold, man. Always remember that. It's going to be a lot more, so-called black on black crime. It's going to be a lot more devastation and destruction within the black communities, within the black household, so-called black. And you people love to say that black community BS, not knowing and not understanding that whole vibration is negative upon our people, man. To be black, that's to be ignorant, void of light, to be darkness. All right. There's nothing good about the color black, man. When most people see black, it signifies death. And that's all that community, the Israelite community, that's your true identity, the Israelite community. But we labeled y'all as niggas, spics, tomahawks. All right, the black community, Hispanics, all those bywords and proverbs that that the oppressors gave unto us. But we have come back into our nationality, man, us being Hebrew Israelites from our prospective tribe. That's why we don't get mad at an individual that talks shit about the Hebrew Israelites, and especially the ones that do that, and swift judgment happens upon them. Because you honestly going against your own true heritage, your true heritage, and your true living power. All right, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so I'm about to play the video.
Fighting back tears, loved ones lay flowers and light candles for a young soul taken too soon. Family members say 10-year-old Keith Frierson, affectionately called KJ, was shot and killed at this apartment complex on Green Home Drive.
10 years old, no, they was only 10 years old.
KJ's aunt Erica, struck by grief, her heartbreak is palpable.
And he didn't deserve this. He still had a whole life to live.
Erica says KJ came out of his apartment to ride his bike when his life was cut short.
He wasn't even outside 15 minutes. And the little boy shot my nephew.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says a 10-year-old boy shot another 10-year-old boy around 4:30 Saturday afternoon. Investigators say the 10-year-old suspected shooter went into his father's vehicle to get him cigarettes. He then took a gun from inside, bragging that his father had one, and shot the other 10-year-old. The Sheriff's Office arrested the father and the son. The victim, who the family says is KJ, was taken to the hospital where he later died.
Parents don't watch their kids.
Erica blames the parents as much as the child.
My nephew's blood is on y'all hands. Y'all allowed y'all son to do this to my 10-year-old nephew.
Detectives believe the alleged shooter's father, 53-year-old Arquette Davis, tried to get rid of the gun. Investigators found it in a nearby trash can and discovered that it was reported stolen in 2017. The sheriff's office also says Davis was legally prohibited from owning or possessing a firearm. As the family continues to process the terrible tragedy that unfolded here, they have a message to others in the community.
Y'all parents need to know how to put y'all weapons away. Teach y'all kids right. Because this wasn't right.
For now, loved ones are holding on to KJ's memory.
He was smart, very intelligent, kind, loving, respectful.
Each candle a symbol for his bright light. Reporting in Sacramento County,
We just need justice and a lot of support.
Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, there's just no words. The 10-year-old suspected shooter was.
The love of many shall wax cold. And also,
focuses on these seeing the prophesies.
and this is the Elder Apostle Tahar, and this is his page, Elders in Transit 3. All right.
Prophecies coming to pass on the news and filtering them through the scriptures and telling the masses, that this prophecy came to pass, that prophecy came to pass.
And you can watch in your spare time. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, the end is not yet, because we still have to prepare our souls for temptation. All right, that's going back into Revelation chapter 2 and 10, and also Revelation 3 and 10, man. All right, because great temptation and tribulation is about to come upon the house of Israel. All right. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these things are happening. The nations rising against nations, wars and rumors of wars, kingdom against kingdoms, famines, pestilence, different diseases that's out now. And it's crazy because I seen a so-called video that was on Facebook, is with TikTok, and military was talking about a Z virus. All right, you should understand what the Z stands for. All right, but that's for another video for another day. Whether it be a man-made virus or it's just Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai intensifying the judgments upon this place, because it's not far-fetched, but it's just so crazy because this is the same shit that we saw in movies, but as the days are drawing more nigh and more nigh unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Jacob's trouble, the day of all hell breaks loose. All right, when Pandora's box has opened and when reality really hits, it's going to be over for you people. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are just the beginning of sorrows, man. And I want to do another segment of this video, and this was during the so-called Christmas holiday, man. Going back into the precept, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, because meanwhile, people are hoping for the next year to be better than the last, because 2023 was a crazy year as well, man. And I noticed that as these years the days get shorter, you know, the years intensify in judgments. I notice, you know, a lot of people are losing the mirth spirit and the folly spirit that's still upon them. That's why a lot of people still go so hard and trying to, you know, do this and do that to forget the last year and hopefully go into a better year, man. Basically living that so-called pipe dream, living that false narrative of everything is going to be all right. But that's not the case, because prophecy always wins. All right. And going back to Ecclesiasticus of the book of Sirach 39:1, let me get that, because that's all we ought to be doing, be occupied in the prophecies and not to be tangled up with the affairs of this world, thinking that this place is going to get better. All right. Even not the destruction doesn't happen in 2024. Guess what? We still going to hope and pray in 2025 and in 2026 and, you know, keep on, you know, and we praying it don't go that fucking long, you know, because for the elect's sake, the days shall be shortened, because if it not be shortened, no flesh will be saved. So we're hasting in the coming days of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, because this is a wicked ass society, man. All right. If the Lord don't rescue us, you know, soon, hey, we're doomed, man. But we know according to his promise that we're not. And that takes faith. That takes great faith, man, because a lot of people do not have that. They can't see them being saved and redeemed by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah with his holy and righteous kingdom, man. All right, because this shit got to stop. It really does, man. And the shit's only going to get worse for the ones, you know, that have that spiritual antennas up right now, man. And it reads, deadly family feud, 2 teen brothers charged after sister shot in fight over Christmas gifts, sheriff said. And these niggas, bro. All right, you can read it for yourself. Lord will I save it in the art, put the link in the description box. Okay. But meanwhile, you people thinking it's going to be a better year. You people think things are going to get better, but in all actuality, it's not. This place is only going to intensify. The days are only going to get more and more evil before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So with that, I'm going to close out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach us the truth. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect scattered abroad around the 4 corners of the earth, mainly in Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, shalom, shalom to the elect, 144,001 third.